Bonjour mes amis, c'est moi Stephanie and welcome to your Workout Wednesday here at Say Yes Pilates and Beyond, where I help you move deeper into your body as your home, heart open, moving energy. So we are coming off of a pretty powerful, badass, rebel new moon in Aquarius, says all my folks into astrology, my masters there that I follow. And so I thought, you know what? I talk about gyrokinesis a lot. I teach it, gyrotonic. Let's do a little bit today. So a little bit of a taste of the gyrokinesis cardiovascular breathing progression 1, because it's all about pulling in that swirling, spiraling figure 8 energy of this year and that authenticity in our body. And, you know, our DNA is a spiral. So I'm going to introduce a little bit of that to you today, so welcome. Go ahead and plant your feet, find a stool or a chair with no arms. If you happen to have a stool or a seat even, you can sit like you're on a bike seat, so on the corner there. And then take a moment just to close your eyes, come into your space, coming into that body as your home, heart open, moving energy with your breath and that internal focus. Feeling your feet on the ground, easy breath. Feeling the pelvis on the seat, your seat on the seat, and then your head floating on top. I just want to take this moment to thank you for being here, subscribers. Welcome new subscribers. Everyone hit that bell. Fresh videos like this drop every Wednesday, and every other Monday I bring you a quick tip. So much is coming. Check out the comments or check out the description. February is here at my app, The Incoming with Jem Burns, and we are underway. We're pretty much on fire, and we want you to give you the tools to also be on fire. So check it out. It's $1 a day, or you can get it for free in the description. Back into my body here. And then just flutter those lids open. Take a moment to do a little bit of a side-to-side seaweed motion. A little groove. That's nice in the in Aquarius. And then let that go and just put a little bit of a spiral in your bod. Almost like you're sitting on a swivel seat. So it's really happening from the floor up, ground up. The feet are gently pushing, and you're really allowing the pelvis to move. And again, easy breath. Maybe the eyes are open, scanning the space gently. And then again, just let that resolve. A little roll in the shoulder, shaky, shaky. And we're going to start with a sniffing breath. So start with your left hand reaching across to close the right nostril and a sharp intake of breath. Let it go, exhale. Right hand to close the left nostril. Inhale and exhale. And again, left hand closes right nostril. Right hand closes left nostril. And then as you do that, just if you feel you're pulling in so hard that the airway closes, lessen. If you feel like nothing's happening, a little bit more. So we do want the nostril to move, just not grip. And again. It is definitely sniffly season here. So this is a great way to also clear the sinuses a bit. Just one more each. You might notice that my elbow is lifted. This is to keep that passageway through the armpit, all the lymph there open. Join me there. And then just take a moment, maybe even close your eyes. You might feel a little bit taller. You might feel even a little lightheaded. Now we're really pulling that air in, so just take a moment to ground back down with an everyday breath. And now we just look behind us as we do this. We take that left hand across, close the right nostril, sniff and look. That almost that sigh of satisfaction to come on back. Right over left. And really see something. I get to look at this color that makes me really happy. I really like this color. Just one more there. And again, just take that moment to recenter, to feel this really energizing up, physically, literally uplifting breath. So it is a great chance to do this at the beginning of your day. It's also wonderful to do it at the end of your day to kind of clear before maybe you come down. So now just go ahead and open the legs and open them again and then close and close. So as you can see, I'll face this way for a moment. I'm shifting back so that I make my legs really light so that it's a pretty easy shift and shift. And it's almost like we're on sand. So we're making those imprints of our feet into said sand. And just one more time there, open a little bit wider, comfortably wide, and then close, and then close center. Close meaning just bring the legs back to center. So now, as we do that, we take a sniff, sniff some more, and then an X, and an X. Sniff, sniff even more, and an X, and an X. So there is this natural pause that happens. Left hand to close, right nostril. Here we go. Sniff more. Exhale. Exhale more. Right hand closes left nostril. And X. And X. Nice and with ease. Again. One more each. Sniff. Inhale more. X. Exhale more. Again. And then just let your breath come in and out. When I practice, again, this is just a taste, but when I practice this in its maybe fuller context, there is that natural sigh. And really what that means is that we're diving into our parasympathetic, actually the ventral vagal, which is where we want to be. And that's this space of being aware and alert, being able to create and make creative choices without being really affected by any other energy. So it's a really stable place to be. So we're practicing what's called toning that as well. Like we tone our muscles, we're toning that pathway into our parasympathetic rest and digest vibe, really. Which is funny because now we're gonna finish this today with a little bit of skipping, which is a bit more energizing, and again, still with that uplifting sensation. So I'm going to turn this way on this diagonal for you. And we're going to start just by gently taking our hands behind us, fingers away. So there's this little bit of press, and then there's a little bit of a rock back. And then as we do that, we're just going to bring one knee up to start. And we're putting a bit of a different breath in, yeah? So it's a and like you're saying HA or ha ha ha. This time, as as we bend in, we're just gonna stretch that opposite leg as long as we can. And we're thinking in kind of Pilates land, it's like single leg stretch, yeah? So we're really stretching that leg away from us. And this is where it really helps to be pretty much on the edge of your chair. So it's like your little smile line meets the edge of the chair there, that ledge there. And it really is as if we are skipping. Doop. And it's in that same rhythm, yeah? So now, let that leg, and I'm really sliding the foot on the ground because it feels really luscious right now. Let that leg float. And then pause, flex that long leg. It is a little bit of a body-brain smoothie here. So now we stay back and we reach up, point, flex the long leg, scoop and shoop, and scoop and shoop. And you can see my hand position has changed a bit. I'm pressing, ooh, because that helps me find my center there. Down and up. And you know, if this is your first time ever doing this, if the feet elude you, don't worry about them, yeah? And also, if that's feeling like, ooh, Stephanie, that's a lot, because it is, it's beautifully deep core, come back to any version, yeah? And we're gonna stay there for about 16 more. And 8, 7, go ahead and put those feet down. I'm gonna stay this way, the legs gently open. Oh, it's such full body, beautiful pumping. So we were really pulling the breath up, and this is very energizing, uplifting as well, but you can feel it's, ooh, brings us back down into our pelvis. So from here, just finish with a, ooh, wavy gravy, arch forward, curl back. Allowing those abdominals to stretch, release. Practice a different way of being. And just a relatively even inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Twice more. Ooh, I got a little shiver there in the end. So excellent. Come on back to center. That is an introduction to the Gyrokinesis Cardiovascular Breathing Progression 1. And it's so energizing and so beautiful. Rub the hands together, just giving yourself that thank you. Left hand over the heart, right hand over the belly. Big breath in. Sigh of satisfaction out. Thanking your body for showing up and thanking you for showing up for your body. If you are interested in this fuller progression, next week, I'm also just going to give you another taste, and check out the description. I did a workshop over 3 days, an hour a day. So it's 3 hours. You get Gyrokinesis headquarters or Gyrotonic headquarters. Lets us only rent, but you can rent it for 72 hours. And it's really great. It's really beautiful work. So check out the description there. You can get that. The whole shebang in a more condensed experience. So thank you so much for being here as always, and I'll see you next time.